Episode 5, Relentless, brought to you by our new supporting partner, Household Capital. Live well at home. Hi everybody, Dean from the Dean team here again. This is episode 5. I've called this episode Relentless. And the Cambridge Dictionary defines relentless as this: continuing in an extreme way, showing no abatement in intensity, severity, strength or pace. And for me, that's relentless. You've heard me say that word on many an occasion before. It's what I use to describe Parkinson's disease. And there are two main areas that are affecting me, that have affected me worse in the past. Still affect me now, but I'm starting to manage it a bit better. The first is muscle soreness and cramping. You get out of bed in the morning, slide around, go to put your feet on the floor, and just pain shooting up the back of your legs, your muscles, your Achilles, your calves, your hamstrings, and you can't put them on the floor. And you have to sit there for 10 minutes exercising them back and forwards, just until you get into a position where you can put them on the floor. And then you get up tentatively and as if, no, I'm all right, they're not going to snap. And then you go out into the kitchen area, trying not to wake everyone up. Still dark, still cold, and your day begins. Might begin with a run, might begin with work, but it begins. And the next day the same, and the next day the same, and the next day the same. And that's relentless. The second thing is fatigue. Probably comes from the tremor, going 24/7. It gets very tiring indeed. And you're up, you get at work, you get to work and it's, already tired before you even start, even after a good night's sleep. Or you get out onto the run early morning, which I do a couple of times a week. Early morning runs, still dark, as you've seen in the last video. And, you're tired before you even start, which is quite difficult at times. But you go out, you do it, and you get the job done, and you continue day after day, week after week. And, if you're going into work, you get into work and you last a few hours maybe, hopefully you last the full day. I normally do, but every now and then, I remember one occasion about a month or so ago, I had to come home at midday, and I come home and I was absolutely exhausted. Dropped my bag on the floor, fell down onto the bed. Mim come in, she was worried. I said, no, I'm just tired, that's all. Fell asleep around midday. The next thing I knew, tap on the shoulder. Dean, it's 6 o'clock, it's dinner time. There's 6 hours of my day just gone, through the fatigue. And that doesn't happen every day, but it does happen, and it is getting better, as I said. The more work I do in that area, the better it gets. So yeah, that's the two main factors affecting me at the moment and in the past, and I'm working on them. But that is the definition of relentless. So the next video will be a question and answer. So I'm asking you to send in your questions and put them in the comments down below, or email them to me, send them in, and I'll try to answer your questions. I'd like to have half a dozen questions that I can answer in the next video, so that'd be good. Anything you want to ask, nothing's off limits. So send them in and we'll answer your questions. And just remember what I always say, to beat relentless, you have to be relentless. See you next time.